person's a bump, or don't do business with that person, or don't do that with that person. They're gonna knock you and they do that. Like, what are you doing? Selling Bibles? Or you an imam? Like, do you get where I'm coming from? Or you'll get someone that in the house they'll be hitting the pipe, and then they'll be like, yo, stay away from my man, he's a cat. It's just crazy. Or you get another girl saying that, yo, this girl sleeps around and that, and you've been on that journey and you're still on that journey. You know what I mean? Sleeping with someone else's man or whatever, and then you're talking about somebody else. And the people that should be the most understanding are the ones that criticize and scrutinize people the most.
He keeps asking when is Daddy coming home.
I lost my job.
I've been single for about 2 years.
He just doesn't understand.
Hello, welcome to G.O.T.G. Back again with a tea time with D, but I told you already it's not tea time, innit? We've got the hot today, innit? And now what I'm going to cover, what I want to speak about is people that are judgmental. Because I've fallen victim to this, innit? And I just want to say, yeah, I don't understand why is it, yeah, that the people that should be the most understanding are the most judgmental. It's just crazy. I just really don't understand it. Like, you get people that, they'll say, this person's a bump, or don't do business with that person, or don't do that with that person. They're gonna knock you and they do that. Like, what are you doing? Selling Bibles? Or you an imam? Like, do you get where I'm coming from? Or you'll get someone that in the house they'll be hitting the pipe, and then they'll be like, yo, stay away from my man, he's a cat. It's just crazy. Or you get another girl saying that, yo, this girl sleeps around and that, and you've been on that journey and you're still on that journey. You know what I mean? Sleeping with someone else's man or whatever, and then you're talking about somebody else. And the people that should be the most understanding are the ones that criticize and scrutinize people the most. And it's like, I've done it as well. But I think to myself, like, did I do it to try and make myself seem more clean? Because I knew I was real dirty. And not in a good way. Okay. But yeah, I'm just thinking, like, sometimes do we try and detach ourselves from people and try and make other people seem bad because we know how nasty we are? Because listen to this, yeah. So I told you in one of my previous pods, innit, that one of my friends, yeah, said he had to leave someone because the numbers were too high, yeah. All right, listen to this. This same friend, yeah, we went out one time, innit, yeah, there was a few of us. I'm telling you, there was a few of us. Strong team, there was a few of us. And then on top of it, yeah, so the dance must have been done. Everyone's looking A1 and thinking, everyone's thinking they're a rapper for the night. So after the rave's done, yeah, they're like, my friends are like whispering in between themselves, innit? And so I'm like, yo, like, what's going on? He's like, what's going on? They're like, oh, come, man, we're going to the after party. I'm like, where? Like, no one's like, just deep, man, stop being dumb, man, just come. That's, you know, whenever they say that, yeah, I know it's gonna go wrong, innit? But anyway, I'm like, yo, the liquor, innit? So I've gone. I've jumped into someone's car, we've gone. So we've driven in it, like, and we're in the area, like, we're in the ends, kind of like, yeah. But even though we're in the ends, it's like places that I've not been before in the area. I'm like, yo, what we doing here? Like, what's here? So I'm like, yo, and then everyone's doing, they got that look that they do where they look down at each other and start tapping each other and that. And I'm like, man, what's going on there? So we end up parking up, innit? There's like 3 cars, innit? So we park up and then we walk in here, go in there, go in left, go in right, going up some stairs, going around, and then we see some man there, thinking he's a bouncer. I'm saying, listen, yeah, we did so many lefts and rights and spin arounds and up theirs and whatever, even the devil would have got lost. I'm telling you, I could never go there again. So we've gone in there, they've opened the door, one of my brethren is talking and then they let them in. I've gone in the place and like, I don't know what's going on, and like, I've sobered up straight away. I'm hearing women calling my friends by their names. Hey, I'm telling you, they were like rats in a sinking ship. That room, whatever, gone, boom, boom, boom. And me too, I'm there like a donut. I don't even know what's going on. So I'm in shock here. And then some woman, innit, comes up to me. She's like, ooh la la. Like, this me, hey. And then I could hear one of my brethren, D, man, what's wrong with you, man? Don't try and fuck things up, man. What's wrong with you? And then obviously I left, innit? Because I'm not that way inclined, man. For me, it just didn't make sense to me, innit? Maybe I shouldn't have done that and gone, hey, I didn't really want the woman to touch me. Do you understand? It's not her fault because obviously as far as she's concerned, anybody that comes to that such an environment has come for a certain thing, innit? So I've come down, innit? The man's like, yo, you done already? I was like, man, I just couldn't even believe it, innit? Went to sit in the car and I was like, yo, does that make sense? Does it? Like, man's got on all the designer pieces and all that, and certain man have got shorties at home that do look good, if I may say so myself, and then you're gonna do that. But anyway, back to the story. So I've left there now, innit? And then when I've left, one of my brethren has called me. He's like, yo, I'm never going to that place again. I'm like, what's going on, man? Like, what's wrong with you? Like, you're telling me you're never going to that place again. Like, I took you there. You took me there. This is him, no. I'm like, yo, cuz, what happened? This is him, no. This is me, cuz, what happened? Man, he said he was having sex. As he was having sex, the condom slipped off. My God. As soon as he said that to me, my heart just went down to my stomach. I felt so bad for him, man. He was on a journey, had to go to the hospital, take some tablets to make him, I think they give him some, it's just not worth it, man. Fuck that anyway, man. But anyway, back to the story, innit? Judging people when you shouldn't be judging them, you should be more understanding, especially where he's come from. Because despite that, he's a ladies man, man. My man, he gets girls still. He's got the bars, man. Yo, he's got the bars. I'm telling you, confident. I'll just tell you, he's the one. I can never mention his name. He'll never forgive me, so I can't mention his name. He probably won't even forgive me for this, innit? So then I'll just blame it on the yak. So anyway, he's recovered and whatever, but them tablets that they gave him, boy, it made him ill because they got to give you some tablets, innit? Just in case the person's got, you know what I mean, the HIV. So, yeah, they gave him some tablets and he was all right. He was clean, man. He was nice, man. Thank God for Jesus, man. Do you know what I mean? Like, he was good. But anyway, years down the line, he ends up finding a shoot, like some woman, innit? And he's telling me about her, innit, as they do, innit? He's telling me the sex is amazing. He's like, oh, we get along. The sex is... I spoke about this in my past thing. And I'm like, yeah. And you know, like when someone's just telling you about their experiences or their encounters, innit, in the bedroom, you just go quiet, innit? And you're like, this guy's really enjoying himself, innit? So it's like that. And then they get to know each other, and then he goes and asks her how many people she slept with, innit? And then he's like, yo, D, the numbers are too high. And I was like, what are you talking about? Like, I was getting angry now, innit? Because I'm like, yo, you telling me that her numbers are too high. And he's like, yeah, I can't do it. I can't be with her. The numbers are too high. And I was like, boy, I ended up fucking it up. But what I'm trying to say is he was very judgmental and he should not be the one judging at all. Especially for that. I know my man. Do you understand? Maybe she'll judge him. Like, judge her in it and tell her what you've been through and then it's fair, innit? Don't take from her and don't give her nothing and then judge. That's not fair. But I'm just like, yo, sometimes our experiences that we've gone through, whether good or bad or embarrassing, are gifts to us to have understanding for the person coming after us. Do you understand what I mean? And meaning after us, meaning you've been through that event already, so you should be more understanding and forthcoming to the person because you know how you felt going through embarrassment and pain. And you shouldn't want to wish that on any human being. Yeah. Yeah, so that's it. Thanks for watching. G.O.T.G. Tea Time with D. Please like, share, and subscribe. This one's going to be judgment. All right. Thanks. See you. Bye.
Gift of the gab. Share your views. Speak your truths.